Hello everybody, I'm Lapis the Jewel Slime, and welcome back to more Our Adventurers Guild. Last time... What did we do last time? Well, we got the greatest cleric to ever... the greatest priest to ever exist. Wait a sec, how do I have negative 37 gold? How did I get negative 37 gold? Wait, let me look at this up. I'm so confused. Let me look at the VOD. I still have the VOD here. Alright, if I pull up the VOD. When did I get negative 37 gold?
Paula, you can join.
What? Okay, let me adjust the playback speed. Okay, wait, hang on. Okay, no, dang it. Why do you do this to me? Okay, if I like... Speed 2x.
Paula, you can join. Resilient, kind.
How did this happen?
Paula, resilient and strong with a death wish. Talent for dex, take warrior. I want to make you into a knight.
Yada yada yada. I'm changing classes around.
Arcane knight. Is your role Filene? Educated, determined, born leader. A lot of willpower on this character. A lot of intelligence. I think I was thinking of paladin. But honestly, you know, I could probably just take an educated, like, determined, high mage. I think I'm fine just thinking about high mage. Alright, now, I think, for real this time, I'm not going to one more thing myself into another random thing. I think for real this time, we're ending the stream. I can't think of anything else to do.
So I have 223 gold.
Okay. We're good, right? We're good. We're done. Minor inconveniences and Merry Plunderers are ready for a mission next time. And next time we will do that mission. This time, I will quickly spend some training on Penelope. And while I'm at it, I can also do it as like...
Oh, I spent gold for the training. That's how I went into the negatives. I didn't know you could go into the negatives like that. Okay. Wow, that's wild. Yeah, these are the stuff. I can't do any of this stuff. This would be a very interesting thing to do. When health falls below 50%, target gains a barrier, negating damage up to 35 points. Interesting. Emergency barrier. That's fascinating. Huh. Arcane, physical, divine, bunch of magical resistances. Pretty good robe. I have a bunch of level 8 adventurers. Alright, so let's take the minor inconveniences out. Technically, this won't get them enough money. This won't get them enough money on sheer quest rewards alone, but I'm confident that if I can... There we go. You don't need that anymore because you're an archer now. You take this. Oh, you're a monk now. I have like a troll hide robe. Oh, you know what? We can swap those around. And alright, double monk on this team. Let's go. But yeah, I guess it would make sense that I can... wait a second. I don't have enough money for supplies. Alright, so we're gonna just quickly give him a can. There we go. Alright. But yes, we're gonna get a little extra gold just from, like, chests and stuff we find around here, and, of course, beating up bad guys. So yeah, I had to sell an extra couple items, but... Oh yeah, this is an ancient ruins. I didn't even recognize what was going on a mission here, but, like... This place is filled with money. Yeah, that's 400, or that's 200 gold right there of just that one pot, and the last one got me 250. Oh, I should probably switch to where Curtis and Misasa are positioned. This team actually seems pretty good at handling ghosts. Like, Alano and Misasa both have true damage with their key strikes. Okay, I think Curtis is like the only one here who can't really handle ghosts too well. But like, they've got like key strikes. We got like a healer in Layla. Trevor here is like a paladin who also has healing magic, but also has stuff like Smite Evil and Blade of Light. It's like I don't want to get into that guy's range, but like, what else can I do with Alon here? Little beyond limit and just double key punch. Oh, you can only use a single key punch. I suppose what I could do is that. Use like half of his SP for it, but that was just getting unnecessarily fancy for no reason. You don't have any like steady aim or anything like that, no. Or you have steady aim, it's just you don't have oh no, you have take aim, not steady aim. Yeah, I was right. I was calling it the right thing. Go, Layla. Get him. Alright, shocked. Alright, and now you can't attack because you're shocked. You burn. You die to Smite Evil. Right, you get punched by the monk. Is there something that allows me to... Oh, physical penetration, there it is. Piercing arrows. Got him. Yeah, piercing arrows is pretty nice. Let's get items. Thankfully, we do have enough gold to get out of here now, if we so choose, but just because I choose... just because I could get out of here doesn't mean I will. I can get more gold, and I can complete the quest. I'm gonna have you delay, and I'm gonna have you also delay, but your turn doesn't really matter. Your turn matters a lot, and so does your turn, and so does Trevor's turn. That's a lot of ghosts. I wish I had a fireball. Take aim. I don't have any mass healing spells, but I do have just regular old healing. Oh, you're an earth mage. Oh wait, I do have fireball. Alright, now who wants to get hit with Earth's Surge? Why does it do so much damage? Or sorry, not damage. Why does that have so much SP cost? Well, I'm gonna heal you, despite that getting minimum damage. Who is it? You and you. Back away from my healer. Or my mage, sorry. You. Crit. Oh, nice. Alright, now who... It's you, don't matter. You matter, you and you. So these two. I can punch this ghost out. Ah. Right. You get countered. Now, Ilan could use some healing, but I also need that elite gone. That's fine. Oh, wait, hang on. Yeah, okay, Ilan might be dead here, actually. Oh, crap. Oh, thank God. I cannot believe I just allowed Ilan to almost die like that. Single best adventurer in the guild, and I almost just let him die. In what is quite possibly the stupidest way I could have ever had him taken out. Alright, knock that down a little bit. Key punch. In case they feel like being funny. God, these guys are really, really accurate. 35 dodge. 25 accuracy. How much accuracy is that? Ah, 110, that's why. Alright, Elan, punch. punch the ghost. Curtis, good job. You meditate. You heal Alana. And smite evil. Evil! Ring of Life, some giant rubies. More money acquired for the guild. Hell yeah. Hell's frickin' yeah. Trevor, yep, take more willpower. That should be 20? No, 15. Okay. I thought he was at 20 palette. 20. No, it was difficulty 19, and he had a 14 modifier. Alright, what do we got here? Understand the ghost? Oh, Layla. Oh, there we go. Layla observed the ghost closely and understood that the ghost was trying to give them directions. What did I get? Wisdom. And another Ring of Life. Not bad. Some death resist can come in handy, as we've seen numerous times throughout this game. I'm going to camp here. Now, what spells am I gonna be bringing here? I think prepared spells? Prepared spells just to kind of give myself, like, free fireball. Bless companions on, like, Misasa and Alan? Could forage. I could also restore some bravery around the place. Could also do footwork exercises. I think I'm gonna meditate with some characters. Oh, I don't think paladins meditate, no. Monks can, though. It's very, very important to keep SP up. We will complete this quest or die trying, so dying it is. Hey, pessimist. That's a unique line for pessimist. Alright, yeah, I can go right here, and then this. Can I shoot? I can shoot this guy. But I can't kill them. Nice. Can I heal? No, I can't. I'm gonna go here, and then I can... Yeah, I can heal with magic. Oh, wait, actually, you know what? I could probably just... Yeah, I probably could have just killed you with Layla. I didn't want to use Priscilla because she has prepared spells right now, and I want to save the prepared spells for something more impactful, such as a... That's not what I planned. Alright, key punch. Key punch. Alright, now we go for piercing arrows. Miss. I would need to be there. The problem I'm facing here is I want to get one of these, but the zombie's in the way. I should have had one of them take out the zombie. Oh well. Oh, wait, hang on, I can move Trevor here. Okay, that's what I wanted to do. I didn't want to stop Trevor from killing this guy. Oh, you know, I probably could have killed that with Earth Magic. Oh, it still dies to burn damage. And Alon's gonna make sure it dies to the burn damage. Anyone that can use healing? I guess, Misasa there. Let's go! More money! Thank you, Misasa, for getting more money. I believe I have the skill on her that gets money. Okay, we got a line of a bunch of ghosts up front here. Yeah, there's like 9 of these guys. A lot of ghosts this quest, honestly. Think delay there, and then we delay. I think we just like full party delay here. I could battle cry, but like, yeah, we full party delay. It's gonna cost us some initiative next round, but then again, I can use battle cry to offset the initiative drop. I've learned nothing with Alon, by the way. Obviously, I'm not someone who learns from my mistakes. Key punch. Holy enhancement, smite evil. Alright, and then we heal. Then we key punch there. And then I think I wanna move Alon back. Yeah, I don't wanna move him this far back, but it keeps him safe, so. And all of the necessary counter targets are that one. If I could get Misasa up there. Oh well. It was definitely not worth it. Alright, just build up some SP. Alright, now it's time for the bishop. To do the bishop things and spam healing magic. Trevor should have targeted someone better. Bonk. Alright. Key punch there. I think the best part about Rangers in this game is mostly, their ability to... What's the accuracy and dodge? Wait, by 50%? Oh, that's actually kind of high. Key punch. But the best part about Rangers, their ability to chain attack off of, like, just the other side of the map, they can goddamn, like, include a chain attack. I don't know why I say goddamn so much. Gosh darn. But, like, yeah, Ranger's ability to, like, chain attack off of so far away is, like, very valuable. Especially if you get them with something like, something like... the thing I'm brain farting on. That thing. It's very important, the thing I'm brain farting on. Fire enhancement, or like holy enhancement or whatever. A weapon enhancement. Enchantment. When you get them on stuff like that, then they just get extra elemental damage on top of their hits, and like... Oh, damn. Do I have a firebomb? I do have a firebomb. Probably could have let the paladin do that. Oh well. Yeah, I think I'm stuck lightning. The typical paladin without Pathfinder game. Running across the map slowly while everyone else gets to go quickly. Nice, got it. Could aim shot. I think I'm just gonna regular hit it though. Fire. Should burn, yep. That takes that guy out, and then Trevor comes over here, smite evil. That costs 10 whole SP? Ow! Alright, and then they all died, but first we're going to give a heal to Priscilla so she doesn't die painfully. Alright, victory! Da 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 da! Alright, then, what do we got here? Ooh, hello. Gold chest. Come on, come on, come on, stop rolling. Just stop rolling below a 5. Yeah, the big problem of this team in this place is that I use a lot of SP, and I don't have good ways to restore SP. Thankfully, though, this is pretty decent. It's something, at least. The best news is that Layla just flat out doesn't need to recover her SP or anything like that. She is the SP. Also, I'm gonna go over here. Could use piercing arrows. Why not? I missed. takes care of that guy, and now... I moved my mage into a tile where they can get hit, but they won't. Oh yeah. I'm gonna turn that off. And I'm going to throw a potion on Elon. Earth, okay, and... Oh, crap, he's shaken. I didn't even realize. Oh, I should have used a rally with Trevor. Doesn't matter now, but, like... Wavering Will would have stopped that. It wouldn't have stopped that on him, but, like, Unwavering Will would have... If I gave it to Trevor instead. This is the problem with low-level monks. They're all about being dodge tanks, but they can't dodge tank. Alright, thankfully I can heal you from over here. Alright, and goodbye. And goodbye. Da 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 da. But yeah, randomly, one thing that just keeps, like, randomly showing up in my, in my feed, like, every time I hear it show up in, like, any kind of feed, is, like, the, I forget the name of it, but it's, like, it's the stupid doors problem where you're on a game show with, like, 3 doors, and, like, you choose one, and then the host reveals another door, and then it's like, oh, so should you switch? Should you switch knowing that there is 2 doors now? Every time I hear that problem and people go like, oh, like, the reason is of, like, it's a 66% chance if you switch, and, like, there's mathematical proof for this. Every time I hear that, every time I hear it, I just think that this is, like, some very elaborate form of gaslighting. Like, this is somebody decided to, like, gaslight high schoolers like they gaslit us into believing Santa Claus was real. It's already your 3rd portion. Don't you think you've had enough? Define enough. Never mind. But, like, okay, I get why, like, the Monty Hall problem, I think that's what it is. It's like, I kind of get why, because when you initially select the doors, it's a 33% chance that you selected the right door, and that a 66% chance that you didn't select the right door on the first chance. So then when the new door is revealed, now that second door has the probability of 2 doors, right? Switching the door means you had a 66% chance you were wrong, and now a 33% chance you were right. But also, the act of switching the door, wouldn't that be a new decision? It's a 50-50. The party stuff was... Like, I've had people explain it, but every time I'm just like, no, this sounds like it's just gaslighting. Or not gaslighting, but, like, you know, gaslighting is a very serious medical term, and, oh, no, medical, psychological term. But, like, still, you get what I'm saying here. Like, it's... Every time I hear the Monty Hall problem, I just feel like mathematicians are just trying to trick you into believing something stupid. Like, I can wrap my head around some weird math things, like how it's, a 10% chance to roll, or a 1 in 6 chance to roll doubles on dice, because when you roll the first dice, it doesn't matter what outcome it is. You have 6 possible outcomes that could result in a double, and then it's the second dice that you roll that has to match the first. So it's a 1 in 6 chance to roll doubles on the dice. It's like, that's some weird there. It's not like a 6 times 6, that'd be 36. It's not like a 1 in 36 chance like you would expect. But the Monty Hall problem is just like, no, it feels like it's just a lie. Like, I'm sorry, it's a 50, it's gotta be a 50% chance. It's not a 66% chance. Like, this is elaborate lying. This is the same kind of lying. Like, I believe Santa Claus was real. I feel like this is the same thing. Mathematicians are trying to make me believe mathematical Santa is real, but he's not real. The Monty Hall problem is a lie. Da 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 da. Alright. Now before I say anything stupid, let's do another encounter with these ghosts and get this golden chest and this thing, and then... Honestly, we could actually stick around for a little longer. Like, we could stick around a little longer just to get, like, 2 more enemy encounters on this quest to really max out, like, the... you don't have Arcane Reach. I could Haste. You know, I've never once used Haste on these characters. Haste is such a good spell in this game. Alright, no. I think you cannot death resist. Any death blow will kill this unit, yeah. Heavy arrows. Light arrows is just so much better. Can I... I'm gonna move here to do that. And while I'm here, also get the zombie. Zombies do a lot more damage than I really think they do, but, like, yeah, they do a lot of damage. But now, here's the reason why I wanted to go here. Or why I didn't go here, is because Fireball was an option. And now you live, and I'm not allowed to let you live, so Lightning Bolt. But yeah, outside of my gripes with the Monty Hall problem, it feels like it's I mean, it's not lying, but it feels like it's lying. Oh, actually, no, Heavy Arrows probably would have been better. I mean, it has less chances to crit. Alright, I suppose I can just, like, cut that down. Good job, Alone. Do have to wonder how that coughing sounds on the mic, because I have upped the decibel count by, like, 3 decibels, so my voice is, like, slightly louder in this recording than it normally is, because I noticed usually in the recordings, like, my voice is super quiet. So I wanted to, like, up it slowly, and then I'll probably listen to this in the background to just kind of get a feel whether or not I like this level of volume. And then if I think it's too quiet, then I'll up it slowly again. I don't need a mind resistance ring. Oh, then again, the mind resistance ring would sell for more. But then again, I haven't found another pawn. Alright, another 20% experience. How much experience does this quest give? Oh, it's like 2,000 to everyone. Yeah, actually no, I think most people are gonna get level ups except for Lon, because everyone has an adventurer's manual with them. Would Layla get a level up? I think so. 6,000 experience, you get 2,000... No. If it was doubled, I think she might. Go for the remains. Alright, we'll do one last little fight here, and then we'll leave. Not bad. You know what? We really ought to battle cry more. Such a useful skill, battle cry. Alright, now what are we dealing with? This is the new positions. Good job. Can I fireball into the right spot? No, I can't. Brat. Alright, we'll haste here then. Haste, that should give initiative, right? Initiative increased by 50%, yeah. That's one thing I was wanting. More initiative. Get back here. Oh, I actually kind of need this thing gone. Oh well, you don't have enough SP to, Flurry of Fists. Ah, 95%. Beans. Beans. Alright, long shot there. You have a 50% chance, but you landed anyway, because... Zombie goes here, 65, still lands it. At least Trevor blocked his hit. Layla. Do the typical bishop thing, and cool. A lot of corpses surrounding them. But corpses don't count. More money! Alright, we got a lot of money out here, so let's head back to the guild. 10,000 gold on this quest. So close to Curtis and Priscilla's level up. I thought they would have gotten it. Damn. Alright, yeah, they need, like, a little bit larger fist fight. Today, Falcon had to break up a fight between a big group of adventurers. When asked why they started the brawl, none of them could really tell what started it. When the injured adventurers were all brought to Eden, he could do nothing but sigh. At least it doesn't seem like there were any hard feelings after the fight. For now, we should just consider this incident as them letting out some aggression. Ah, god damn it. Priscilla and Layla are besties. Ivy and Whitlock are now friends. It's a new week. Disciple of the Azure Blade failed. Unfortunately, Shen saw no potential in Adrian and refuses to take him as his disciple. Ancient Tree Spirit. Trevor hits level 9. Come on, Paladin stat growths. Hell yeah, Paladin stat growths. Misasa hits level 8. I want more dex on you. You can handle more dex. Okay, you didn't get the wisdom, instead you got willpower. Adrian the Brave. Do I want to try and make Adrian into... Because I can try and make Adrian into a... Azure Blade Disciple again. Admittedly, I did get the Azure Bond. And I feel like the Swords Master should be, like, on the Azure Bond. Azure Blade, Azure Bond. Adamantine Wall. Black Eagles. I think there is a placeholder party, right? Yeah, placeholder 1 there. They don't have adventurers yet. Speaking of not having adventurers yet, okay. Thinking about it. Could be pretty good if you get strength. Do have base 6 endurance with a +1 from healthy body, so it's +7. That 4 in strength is kind of annoying, but you know what, Ruby? Come along for the ride. Ooh, Finian. Monocore, regenerate 10% of max SP as SP every turn. As SP every turn, hell yeah. Honestly, you know what, Finian, you can come along. Nina is also pretty good here. Yeah, ooh, actually, ooh, yeah, no, Nina is great there. Rational, strong, short-sighted. Darcia, ooh, wait, hang on, Darcia is... Sadist, glutton, and fast learner. Could be fun. What would Darcia be good at? Maybe... Oh, you know what could be fun with Darcia? As, like, some kind of monk, or maybe a defender. Because she has Sadist, which means I can get her the trait that makes her... gives her a bunch of lifesteal. The title. Vico... Magically deaf... Wait, hang on. Ooh... Cannot learn arcane or divine skills. Plus 50 in every magical resistance. This guy could finally be the first... Oh. Alright, who's getting fired? Who am I firing? Philene? Philene, I might have to fire you. You're a pessimist. I don't much like pessimists. We have a can-do attitude here. Healthy body, strong, monocore. Really, Finian can be like whatever he really wants here. I guess like keeping him as a defender isn't really that bad. I mean, it wastes his intelligence talent. But like 10% of SP, he would get more SP if he went into something that got good wisdom growth. I could make him a paladin. I could have him like become a paladin with this kind of... What do I normally make them into paladins? Make them into paladins? Doesn't really have the willpower for a paladin is the thing. But Monocore could be super helpful. Then again, keeping him as a guardian it's fine. Like, healthy body and strong, Monocore, clumsy. Alternatively, an Arcane Knight could work pretty well for him. Yeah, I'll see how the chips fall on that character. This is a mage. Could be a bishop too. But we'll make Nina a mage. Darcia, sadist, glutton, fast learner. Now, I normally would want to make them into a defender, but honestly, just take a big greatsword and hit something really hard. Defender, I have so many tanks. Wish I could just accept one more character. Alright, placeholder 1. Alright, we'll take Celine, Paula the Knight. I believe you're a knight. Yeah, you're a knight. Tristan the Arcane Knight. Nina the Mage. Finian or Ruby? Let's put Finian as a defender on this team. Defender slash paladin. Guardian. And then... I suppose Darcia as even more offense, basically. Yeah, most of my teams end up having a bard in them. I just realized, like, 4 of the 6 teams I have a bard in them. It's only the minor inconveniences in the Silver Wolves that don't have bards. Everyone else has got Cheyenne, Hazel, Whitlock. It's 2 Whitlocks. Ruby here. Alternatively, I could break up the party here and then, like... put someone different on this. I think this team can kind of be a... sort of rush 'em down group if I put Darcia on it. Because, like, we got Arcane Knight, we have a Knight, a second Knight, a Mage, a Bishop, and a Defender, right? So a lot of rushdown, but a lot of survivability. Negative 0.27. Alright, so let's change their name to the... Hurricane Blades. Pretty sure I spelled hurricane wrong there, but I'm going to spell check that. No, I spelled hurricane right. You know what, I'm gonna call them the Typhoon Blades instead. Typhoon Blades. Pretty sure that's, I spelled Typhoon correctly there, but like, Typhoon. Yep, Typhoon. Nope, it's with double O. There it is. Typhon. Typhoon. I know I No, I said I spelt it right. Typhoon. It is Typhoon with 2 O's. Alright, they are the Typhoon Blades. Oh, this is kind of awkward. I guess 3 members up here, and then 3 down there. Oh, I hate this already. Also I forgot to change the Typhoon Blades. Your emblem can be nice green with a white background, or white and green. I think it'll be white and green. And then the icon, there we go. Okay, I don't like that neon green color. I think it needs to be a little bit more muted. Wait, not that one. I thought that was weird. Right, background, color sliders. There we go. A little nicer. Alright, the Typhoon Blades is the next party we have. Gather resources near the fortress. 2 days. Yeah, well, you guys just kind of wait for some injuries on the rest of your teammates to heal. Anyone else? Silver Wolf's gonna be recovering anytime soon. Yeah, from some of their quests. I think I can afford to... Yeah, I think I can afford to, like, send them out on a quest and buy them a drink, then paid vacation for them. So Desmond here will go down to 35. Then he'll stay at 35 after the quest, because the -10 will go away. Then... Okay, then in 4 days when the paid vacation buff runs off, he'll go to 0. But it'll be fine, because he'll get 20 from the last quest was hard work, but at least you succeeded. Those will go away, so you will have enough mood to not leave the guild. It'll be fine. And now... Blacksmith upgrade? Tempting. Take the donation box. Alright, and now let's throw the Silver Wolves out to hunt Ancient Tree Spirit. Snow White. Any lovers in the ancient, any lovers in the Silver Wolves? No. There's a special perk you get if you do this scenario with, with lovers. Oh, I could probably... Oh, you know what? We can do Past Glory. Past Glory is a fun quest. Alright, let's do it. Desmond the Unbroken. Oh yeah, we have Essence of a Greater Demon, so we could make a skill potion if we get a little bit of that. Potion of Bloodthirst. A Cure. An Elixir. It's a lot of health and SP. Glacial Bomb, Inferno Bomb, Terra Bomb, Volt Bomb. You know, I watched one challenge runner, or at least I remember watching one challenge runner like a while ago, called The Backlogs, and they had like a thing on their channel where they would do a bunch of Firebombs only runs of various games that they played and love. Probably similar to how I love doing the regular attacks only run. At least I hope I can make it something similar to what he does with the Firebombs runs. New music track. Alright, anyway. The adventurers arrived at the arena in Cragmond, where a throng of spectators had already gathered at the arena's tribunes. Even though the tournament had not yet begun, these early arrivals came solely to observe the contestants before the rest of the crowd poured in. In the arena, several parties of men and women had already assembled. Most of them were adventurers much like themselves. Much like themselves? Oh, party, right. However, with the key difference that they were unaffiliated with the guild. Many of them either mingle with others, boasting and bragging about their prowess or distance themselves from their peers to conceal their true capabilities. Among these groups, one party stood out from the rest. Their equipment gleamed with the highest quality that money could buy, matched only by the radiant confidence they exuded, a confidence that could only be acquired through years of battle-hardened experience. It was evident to the adventurers that these individuals were Falcon's former comrades. Suddenly, a man in resplendent attire called out, his commanding voice echoing through the arena. With a graceful sweep of his hand, he introduced himself as the master of the arena and extended his gratitude to the contestants for their journey to participate in the grand tournament. With a glint of excitement in his eyes, he continued to explain that before the grand tournament could begin, every party would need to prove themselves in a series of challenges. Only those with the highest scores would earn the honor to compete in the arena. "Get ready for the ultimate test of strength, dexterity, and willpower," he declared, a spark of anticipation in his voice. "Only the best amongst you will earn the right to fight in our arena." A large group of men began setting up what appeared to be an archery range, with targets at a distance that could have seemed unreasonable even for experienced archers. "Now comes the first challenge of the day. My dear contestants, shoot at the targets and prove to the spectators your archery skills. You will be provided a simple bow and a quiver of arrows, so that no one can say that the results was due to their own equipment. Choose an adventurer to complete this. Zoe, you got this." Zoe knocked an arrow, took careful aim, and released it. Bullseye! With a smirk, she repeated the process, firing arrow after arrow until only a handful remained. Most of them stuck the very center of the target, with a few mere inches away from it. Suddenly, the spectators erupted in cheers. One of the contestants had achieved a perfect bullseye with every single arrow, and it was a female ranger from the standout party. "Chante! Chante!" the crowd roared. Ignore the shouts and continue. Try to hit Chante's arrow off the target. Hell yeah, Zoe! Show off! Zoe aimed for Chante's target, or more accurately, she aimed for the spots where the arrows were embedded into the targets, intending to knock them all off. She released the arrow, the crowd gasped as an arrow from someone else struck Chante's target, dislodging all of her arrows. The crowd roared in excitement. They would have undoubtedly cheered Zoe's name if they had known it. Annoyed, Chante shot a disapproving look at Zoe. Hell yeah. Nice job, Zoe! The master of the arena noticed the unconventional approach and commented, "Very unorthodox, but I like it. I'll give you extra points for that." Filled with pride over her action, Zoe released the remaining arrows at her target, each striking the very center with precision. Ooh, trick shooter. Oh. I should have had Zachary do this. I forgot trick shooter. I knew you got the trick shooter skill for this. I forgot what it did. Then again, Zachary would have had a tough time hitting the DC. Dang it! Ah, that could have been so useful in Zachary. Like 20% off of, like, I guess he doesn't use that much SP on his bow skills. Like, what, 7 then? Oh, but he uses so much on Heartseeker, and that could have saved so much SP. That could have saved, like, 6 SP per shot. That could have saved almost a full aimed shot. 2 full turns of an arrow stance. Ah, god damn it. I can't get that again. Like, it's exclusive to that event. Dang it! If the archery range had been dismantled, a single colossal plate was brought into the center of the arena. A man appearing to be a wizard stepped forward and cast a spell upon the plate. The master of the arena redirected his attention to the contestants and began to explain the rules of the forthcoming challenge. The next challenge will test your willpower, he announced. Don't be deceived by the plate's harmless appearance. It conceals a powerful illusion spell, making it feel as though you're standing on unimaginably hot coals. How long can you endure the searing sensation before finally yielding? One by one, contestants took their turn, standing on the searing plate. Some couldn't endure even a second, stepping away in agony as soon as their feet touched the plate. Others managed to withstand the intense discomfort a bit longer, but the difference amounted to mere seconds. Then a man from Falcon's former party stepped onto the plate and remained resolute. 10 seconds passed. 20 seconds passed. As the moments ticked by, contestants who had previously experienced the torment of the plate stared in disbelief. They knew firsthand just how excruciating it was to endure, and they could scarcely fathom how anyone could withstand it for so long. A full minute passed before the man finally descended from the plate, not in agony like the earlier contestants, but calmly and collectedly. He was welcomed with open arms by his comrades, drenched in sweat from the intense ordeal. The other contestants who had attempted the challenge before began to applaud, showing their deep respect for the man's exceptional resolve. Now it was time for the adventurer's turn to face this daunting test of willpower. I could have Zoe do it as well. Okay, wait. I think this reduces the damage you take permanently, this skill. 21. It's an 11-point difference. Alternatively, like, what is this? A 7-point difference? Eh, screw it. Zoe cautiously placed herself on the plate. What followed was the feeling of searing heat and pain. Despite the knowledge that it was all a mere illusion, it took all her resolve to remain standing on it. 10 seconds passed, 20 seconds passed. The intense heat continued to intensify, causing Zoe great discomfort. Every fiber of her being screamed at her to jump off the damn plate. Nice. Try to endure and beat the previous time. Zoe stood resolute, enveloped in pain, with sweat pouring from her like a waterfall. Yeah, it was right to use Zoe for this, because, like, Adrian would have had to get a 15 or higher. Zoe only needed an 8. She was determined to outlast everyone who had attempted this challenge before. Time passed and Zoe remained on the plate, losing track of how long it had been. Finally, Zoe realized that she could endure no longer and slowly descended from the plate, squeezing as many seconds as possible into the final result. 85 seconds! The master of the arena stuttered, as if in disbelief of what had just transpired. This is a new record in the history of the tournament! No one has ever lasted this long! Silence enveloped the other contestants who witnessed the inhumane feat of willpower. None of the following contestants would surpass Zoe's time. Yeah, plus 10% damage reduction, mind over body. Pain is an illusion, a very painful illusion. God, that's a skill that could theoretically help Zoe, and a skill that does nothing on Zoe and would have done so much on Zachary. I mean, I don't think Zachary would have passed the DC either, but, like... The plate had been carried away, and in its place, workers were stacking tiles made of stone or similar on top of each other to create several towers that reached the contestants' hips. Now, for the final challenge, the master of the arena announced. At the end of the day, this is a fighting tournament, and what makes right and might makes right. Prove your strength by breaking as many tiles as possible in a single strike with your bare fist. Just do the goddamn thing, Zoe. Why is Zoe the only one that goddamn has any stat? Why is... Okay, no, it just hit the 3 stats that Zoe is conveniently overpowered in. It just conveniently hit the 3 stats that Zoe has absolutely enormous, ridiculously high. Zoe positioned herself before the stack of tiles. All around her, the sounds of breaking tiles echoed, intermingled with the agonized cries of those who had injured their fists in their attempts. Zoe took a deep breath and swung her fist down toward the tiles with all her might. All the tiles shattered without fail. Before Zoe could fully appreciate the result of her feat, a series of loud breaking noises reverberated next to her. A female adventurer standing beside Zoe had also managed to break all the tiles with a single impressive strike. If Zoe remembered correctly, the female adventurer was yet another one of Falcon's former companions. She initially smiled confidently at her accomplishment, but her expression changed when she saw that Zoe had achieved the same result. She motioned for the master of the arena and whispered something in his ear. "What a delightful idea!" he exclaimed with excitement. "I'll arrange it immediately." Shortly afterward, workers arrived with more tiles and stacked an even taller tower in front of the female adventurer. With another powerful strike, she managed to break them all in half as well. The crowd erupted in cheers, thrilled by the impressive display of strength. The female adventurer then looked at Zoe and gave her a smug smirk, as if daring Zoe to try to do the same. "Want me to get you another stack of tiles?" the master of the arena asked. "Careful though, the new result will count in place of this one. What would be a challenge without a bit of a thrill?" 31. Yeah, you can pass this. You can... There you go. Zoe accepted the challenge. "Wonderful," the master of the arena replied. Another stack of tiles, even greater than before, was placed before Zoe. Zoe took another deep breath and, once again, swung her fist toward the toward the tiles with all her might. All the tiles were completely shattered. The female adventurer demanded more tiles. They were swiftly provided, and once again, both of them broke the tiles with a single strike. Huh, neat. Both of them continued to compete, and the crowd went wild, captivated by the intense rivalry between the two. Then, when the tile towers nearly surpassed them in height, the female adventurer left a single tile intact in her attempt. Zoe, however, managed to break them all in a single strike again. The crowd erupted in a loud cheer for Zoe. "That will earn you some great bonus points," the master of the arena commented. The female adventurer seemed slightly dissatisfied and mentioned that she wanted a rematch someday. Zoe replied that she could come at her at any time. Hardened knuckles, plus 20 physical penetration. Okay, that's pretty good on Zoe. Yeah, like, Zoe is the single most physically damaging character. Like, Zachary could make use of that, but, like, Zoe's probably the one to make the most use out of that. After a short pause following the results of the final challenge, the master of the arena started to announce the results of the evaluation. Have the adventurers managed to qualify for the tournament? Who knows? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. The master of the arena announced the groups who managed to qualify for the tournament, and the adventurers were amongst them. He then turned his attention to the other participants, offering words of encouragement. "To everyone else, I extend my gratitude for your participation, and I wish you better luck next time." With loud voice, he then concluded, "I ask those who have qualified to please return shortly. We will commence preparations for the final phase of the tournament, where the true challenges and glory awaits." Alright. Quest goals: win the tournament. Sounds like the next round is about to begin. Enter the arena. The adventurers entered the arena. The arena had undergone a transformation, with more spectators now filling the stands. The atmosphere was electric, resonating with the eager chatter and palpable anticipation of the townspeople who had come to witness the grand tournament. In the heart of the arena, the master of the arena stepped to the forefront. His voice carried across the expanse as he addressed the spectators. "Welcome, good people! Welcome to this year's grand tournament, a spectacle of valor and glory! Today we shall witness the clash of champions who will grasp the mantle of victory, and who will depart with the sting of defeat. The crowd responded with a cacophony of enthusiasm, their cheers rising to a deafening crescendo. Out of the myriad warriors who assembled, only 8 teams remain! The master of the arena continued. They have endured the trials, and today they vie for the coveted title of the champion! The arena shall be the crucible, and courage and skill the alchemical blend that will forge legends! The crowd's excitement continued to swell, and the adventurers could sense the palpable energy in the air as the tournament was about to begin. In the opening round, we present a formidable team of adventurers hailing from none other than the illustrious Adventurer Guild. You might have heard of it, for their feat in thwarting the Bandit King has resonated far and wide. Today, we gather to witness if they shall unleash the full might of the Adventurer Guild, or if their reputation stands taller than their actual prowess. As the adventurers made their grand entrance into the arena, a symphony of cheers erupted from the enthusiastic crowd. Some even recognized them and couldn't help but call out the adventurers' names. In that moment, a profound sense of pride swelled within the hearts of the adventurers. Facing them is a budding team of adventurers, a group of youthful talents hailing from the same humble village. Inexperienced but brimming with ambition. They've defied the expectations to reach this stage. Will this be the start of a new legend, or will the upstarts taught reality by their seniors? A group of young adventurers entered from the opposite side of the arena. The most enthusiastic cheers erupted from a section of the stands, likely comprising people from their own village. However, the overall sentiment in the arena appeared to favor the young adventurers. After all, it's a universal sentiment to root for the underdogs in a contest. Old versus new, who shall emerge victorious in this timeless struggle? There's but one way to uncover the answer! Let the battle begin! Tournament arc, hell yeah. We get to do a tournament arc, I'm happy. Alright. It's too powerful an image. Alright, they've got beginner, rogue, defender, warrior, archer, priest, and mage. But, like, this is too powerful a sentiment. Surprise, mother... Like, Desmond just shows up. He just teleports in front of them. Alright, anyway, kick their ass. How do I want to handle this? Could Shadow Step run up there? Oh, actually, ooh, I got a funny idea. Hi, squishies. Alright, Zachary, take care of the other archer. Fireball. See, and now this is what a real fireball looks like. Beyond limit a little and blow you up. Got a crit on Chloe. Not bad, you did a little bit of damage. Alright, goodbye, 227 damage. She can do that twice in a turn. The adventurers from the Adventurer Guild have emerged as the victors! The master of the arena's voice resounded triumphantly throughout the arena. The young talents displayed exceptional skill and unwavering spirit, but in the end, the seasoned wisdom of experience prevailed over raw talent. However, I trust this battle will only serve to motivate them further, for I foresee a bright and promising future for these budding adventurers! The young adventurers, though defeated, left the arena with their heads held high. They have given everything they could. Some of them cast admiring glances back at the victorious adventurers, perhaps even toying with the idea of joining the Adventurer Guild. Now, adventurers from the Adventurer Guild, return to your chambers and refresh yourselves for the upcoming challenges. You have truly earned this well-deserved respite. The master of the arena's words were met with enthusiastic applause from the crowd. With that, the adventurers made their way back to the waiting area, readying themselves for the next match in the tournament. Banning that guy. Get out of my chat. Sorry, there was a bot. Sounds like the next round is about to begin. Enter the arena. The adventurers entered the arena. Ladies and gentlemen, we have been treated to extraordinary displays of valor and skill in the first round. Moments that have left us utterly speechless and revealed the untapped potential of humanity. Yet it is now time to advance to the next phase of the tournament, the semi-finals. The crowd responded with an eruption of raucous cheers. Their enthusiasm reached a fevered pitch. Now, on to our competitors! You've seen their remarkable skills in the first round, proving that their reputation is well earned! Give a thunderous welcome to the indomitable adventures of the renowned Adventurer Guild! The adventurers made their entrance into the arena, greeted by a chorus of cheers from the crowd. They've proven their mettle against their less seasoned rivals, but now they face a challenge with a group of burly, bearded warriors, seasoned veterans in their own right. The adventurers exchange puzzled glances for a brief moment in response to the unexpected description of their opponents. In contrast, the crowd seemed to be eagerly awaiting the arrivals of their new opponents. Just as the master of the arena described, a contingent of brawny men, each sporting impressive thick beards, made their grand entrance into the arena. Their arrival was met with an uproarious wave of cheers and applause from the enthusiastic crowd. Ladies and gentlemen, you know them, you adore them. Here they are, the esteemed members of the Manly Beards. They've demonstrated to you that they are two essential things every man should aspire to possess: mighty muscles and magnificently thick beards. These gallant warriors bear no conventional weapons, for they deem their bulging biceps to be weaponry enough. And as for their beards, well, those luxurious whiskers serve as the ultimate shield. After all, who would dare to harm these magnificent wonders? The crowds responded with a mix of amusement and admiration for the unique spectacle that was the Manly Beards. But enough words! You haven't gathered here to listen to my prattling! You're here for the exhilarating bouts! So who shall emerge victorious in this round? Will it be the adventurers from the famed Adventurer Guild, or the bearded warriors from the equally illustrious group of Manly Beards? Let us find out! Let the battle commence! They've all got beards. Member of the Manly Beard. They're literally just monks with beards. Alright, anyway, battle cry. Oh, hey, you guys got opening strike, like, right on my guys. You know what? I don't know if you're going to be able to take advantage of this, but I really should get Adrian the dodge action. Zoe. That took out half of them. Take aim, long shot. Yeah, slightly too far behind here. Oh hey, back attack on Adrian. Earth stance. Opening strike. Damn, they were good at getting disarming my tanks, moving them out of the way. Spreading this battle out. Oh, what do you mean that damages me? You know what? Get out of here. Don't let that reflect damage. Alright, the monks are gone. The haha funny monks characters are all gone. They're dead. The adventurers from the Adventurer Guild have emerged as the victors! The master of the arena's voice resounded triumphantly throughout the arena. It appears that not even the most glorious of beards could withstand the might of the Adventurer Guild. For those who may have prefaced a different outcome, remember to be grateful that the magnificent facial hairs of the members of the manly beard have remained unscathed. Now, let us shower the winners with a resounding applause! The master of the arena's words were met with enthusiastic applause from the crowd. With those words, the adventurers retreated to the waiting area and rested for their final fight. As the injured bearded warriors made their way back, the adventurers couldn't help but overhear their chatter about acquiring even more muscles and thicker beards. Now, adventurers from the Adventurer Guild, return to your chambers and rejuvenate for the final match! Trust me, you'll need every ounce of your strength! I don't think I need to heal. Sounds like the next round is about to begin. Let's enter the arena. This is like 12 to 14. Yeah, this quest is a little... I'm a little over-leveled for it. Ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived at the climax of the tournament. Only 2 teams remain, and they have proven themselves to be the very best among their peers. The crowd's excitement reached a fever pitch, with their voices threatening to drown out even the magically enhanced voice of the master of the arena. Please, dear people, I understand your enthusiasm, but hold on to that excitement just a little longer until the contestants have made their entrance. The master of the arena beseeched the exuberant crowd. Now, let us give a thunderous welcome to the first contender in this epic final match, none other than the valiant adventurers of the Adventurer Guild! The adventurers entered the arena, greeted by uproarious applause that reverberated through the entire arena, nearly shaking its very foundations. The Adventurer Guild, once dismissed by many as a naive endeavor, particularly after the tragic loss of their guild's former master, were adventurers doomed to obscurity, forever relegated to the annals of history, forgotten and inconsequential? No! The Adventurer Guild has demonstrated not only their unwavering determination to reclaim their former glory, but their astonishing ability to surpass it! The master of the arena's oratory prowess had the entire crowd enthralled, and even the adventurers couldn't help but be swept up in the surge of emotions. Now, for our second contender, the master of the arena announced, and an unnatural silence descended upon the crowd. In the wake of the loss of their pillar, Black Falcon, many had prematurely written off this party. When you mentioned the name Talon's Fury, the only name that came to mind was that of their party leader. Black Falcon? A party? Did others even exist? What did they achieve? These were the questions on everyone's lips. Questions that have been soundly silenced! The arena erupted in jubilant cheers as Falcon's former party made their grand entrance, dispelling any doubts and cementing their presence in the arena. Their names shall forever echo throughout the annals of history. Theron the Paladin, the unyielding bastion of the party, proving himself to be a leader surpassing the legendary Black Falcon in every regard. Skylar, the Arcane Knight, a formidable fusion of both strength and sorcery, an adversary who can defeat you with sheer brawn and intelligence alike. Kester, the Assassin, a master of silence and shadows, his unparalleled skill in subterfuge belies the travesty of his past obscurity. Shantae the Ranger, a virtuoso of bows and arrows, her lethal precision knows no distance that can shield you from her relentless fury. Sid the Bard, a living legend with more tales woven about him than he has ever crafted about others. Rose the High Mage, the Tempest Mistress, her mere presence on the field is more devastating than any storm's wrath. The crowd's response was astonishing. They embraced these formidable names with resounding cheers and applause. The excitement of the crowd didn't seem to cease. They kept repeating the names of Falcon's former party. Every time the crowd shouted, the arena seemed to quake. It felt as if the entire arena stood united against them. Did the adventurers stand alone? Adventurer Guild! Someone shouted. Adventurer Guild! Adventurer Guild! The chant of Adventurer Guild rises like a rallying cry, and more of their voices join in to bolster the adventurers' spirits. The cheers swelled to match those from the opposing side. Encouraged by the resounding support of their followers, the adventurers stand resolute, ready to face their opponents. As the master of the arena's voice booms through the arena, the anticipation reaches its zenith. It seems you can wait no longer, cannot wait any longer, then let us waste no more time and let the battle commence! All adventurers gain a massive BP for this fight. Let's go! Hell yeah. What is that? Protector. Wait, what? I thought that was Protector. How the hell do you have Protector? You're a Paladin! Cheater. God, this theme is going crazy. My god, that guitar is gonna catch fire! Knife fan. Heartseeker. Gotcha. You have teleport, don't you? Yeah, you have teleport. You're an arcane knight. You will take shock. Nap, sorry, that uses AP. Wait, shield bash, what? True sight? It just struck me, that paladin has true sight. Clever trick. Not clever enough to save you. Take him down. Cute. From downtown! Good job, Zachary. Victory! God, I forget that song had, like, that has, like, a unique battle theme to it. It sounds so good. It was a hard-fought battle. It was a hard-fought battle, but the adventurers prevailed over Falcon's former party. The adventurers fell eerily silent, as if no one had expected this outcome of the arena. About the adventurers. As if no one had expected this outcome. Suddenly, Theron, the leader of the opposite party, forced himself to stand up and walk over to the adventurers. Not sure how to respond, the adventurers started to tense as he got closer. He raised his hand and offered them a handshake. The gentle smile on Theron's face seemed to convey, "No hard feelings, eh?" One of the adventurers reciprocated the gesture by shaking his hand. Witnessing the display of sportsmanship, the crowd erupted into applause. "What a wonderful end to the tournament," the master of the arena remarked, wiping a tear from his eyes. "With this, the grand tournament of Cragmon has come to a close. I declare the adventurers from the Adventurer Guild as the winners!" May their names be forever remembered by those who had the privilege of witnessing their greatness. The adventurers stood there, waving to the crowd, embracing the glory of their victory one last time. Tournament winner. Desmond has won a tournament, a feat that had made him immortal in a way. Everyone has. They all gain the skill, +5 bravery and +10 willpower growth. And mystic robes. This is why we really do it. Does that give dodge? Okay, never mind, I hate it. Alyssa's ready for a level up, and Zoe is very close to hitting level 20. Oh boy, Zoe at level 20, that's gonna be fun. Darcy is motivated. Filene and Hannah, drunken harassment. Misasa is feeling down. No one loves me, not even I. Zoe and Adrian have become friends. Chloe and Alyssa have become best friends, and we collected medicinal plants. 19 on Chloe. +2? Nice. Yeah, that's a pretty good level up. Alyssa, come on, +3 intelligence. Nice. Beautiful, perfect level up on Alyssa. Slade taking level 9 because of his training. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I mean, nah. That was unwise. Whoopsies. Ah, well. Penelope, main thing here is, nope, that's a reroll. Oh wow, that was literally the worst thing I possibly could have gotten. Oh well. At least the second level up could not have possibly been worse. Adrian's The Brave title can be improved to be The Lionheart. Whenever character defeats an enemy, all allies gain 3 BP. Oh yeah, I forgot to talk to Bai. Yo, what's up, you? So what can you tell me about you? You? He's a big wuss, probably the biggest I know of. There are often these kids' tournaments between all the martial arts schools in the village, and you was usually one of the first to lose. My first impression of him was really horrible. I thought he was some uninteresting weakling with a girly face. And how did you end up being friends? Well, one time I saw him training on his blade skills, and there I saw him do a really awesome move. It was so fast and precise that I doubted that I could dodge it. That's when I started to get interested in him. I wondered what it would be like if he used that technique on me. In my excitement, I immediately approached him and attacked him. However, he went down crying easily without even using that move. Sounds like you just bullied a poor kid. I asked him why he didn't use the move from earlier, and he told me he couldn't do it in front of other people. I was kind of frustrated that I wouldn't be able to fight him at his best, so I offered to help him train until he could fight me properly. How did he answer? He ran away. However, Mama didn't raise a quitter, so I chased after him every day, demanding him to train with me. I ambushed him when he was alone, sometimes beat up his bullies, and even watched him pee at one time. Wait, what was that last part? Eventually, he finally caved in and we started training together. We fought often and every time I would just beat him up, but I realized that there was a talent hidden behind all those awkward moves. Then, after a month or so, he finally managed to use that one technique on me and I hit the floor. He looked so happy when he did it. I was also really proud of him. I was so proud, in fact, that I stopped pulling my punches in the second round that day. Yu is a wuss, but he's also kind of lovable. He always tried his best to live up to the expectations put on him, and worked hard on himself. He would have eventually become the master of the Azure Blade style if they just gave him more time. Instead, they put that stupid mask on him. Are we done? I'm getting hungry. Shen. So you and Shen are childhood friends? No. Me and you were childhood friends. Weren't they the same? Aren't they the same person? No. That no sounded like if I say otherwise, she's going to punch me. You really don't like Shen, do you? Do you know how long it's been since I last saw you? In the beginning, he just wore the mask a few times during his training, but slowly he started to wear it more and more often, until most of the time I would only see him wearing that stupid mask. No one in the village seemed to mind it. They say it gives you confidence and he becomes a better fighter with it. But that's not you. It's Shen. I'd smash the mask to bits if I could, but it would only upset you. So, yeah, I do not like Shen. Are we done? I'm getting hungry. That's all. Good. I needed a drink anyway. Oof. That's rough, buddy. Yeah, just take the active moves. I could have taken... Oh well. Paula, Ruby, Penelope, counter, charge. Ooh, Bard. Whitlock, the Bard, I don't know, take high ground. It's a fun and funky thing. Nina, take that. Yeah, I won't be able to bring the Typhoon Blades out. I have a lot of greatsword wielders. I was sitting here thinking, man, I don't have enough greatsword wielders, so I decided, let's get more greatsword wielders. 1, 2, 3! Alright, I'll probably put them all through training. Today, the Merry Plunderers are gonna be taken out on a mission. Let's talk to Falcon, though, now that we finally beat up his whole party. I'm sure he'll be so happy about that. Hey, Falcon! Huh, hello, Guildmaster. What is it? I wanted to deliver some great news, but where's Astrid? She needs to hear this, too. I'm here. I had a feeling that the adventurers had done it. Done what? I've sent some adventurers to participate in the grand tournament in Cragmond, and they've won it. Heck yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I hope they really put those people from Talon's Fury down. Talon's Fury? You mean my old comrades? Is this what this is all about? Well, yeah, we thought it would be nice to get them back for harassing you. You really didn't have to do that. What do you mean? They deserved it for constantly mocking you with their tournament invitations. They knew exactly how much it meant to you. Truth is, I deserve it. What? Guildmaster, I tried to hide it, but we once met each other when I was still the Black Falcon. Do you remember? I remember meeting the Black Falcon, but you've really changed to the point I didn't recognize you. I mean, all that black leather you were wearing. Well, that's another thing completely. But besides that, tell me, what was your impression of me? Let me think. It was so long ago, but if I recall... Oh. Yeah, I was a bastard. The kind you'd love to beat up, Astrid. I was strong and famous at a young age, and more than once I let it all go to my head. If you thought I was insufferable, how bad do you think it was for my comrades? There's a reason why none of them ever got famous despite us accomplishing so much. I downplayed every one of their achievements and belittled them in front of people whenever I could. I was a bully to the people I should have cared for the most. The day I lost my leg was because I took a dangerous quest they all protested against, but I forced them to risk their lives for my fame. Any of them could have become a cripple like me, or even worse. It still didn't have to harass you after such a long time. You don't deserve it. What's worse than a person doing bad things is a person who makes good people do bad things. I deserve it. And if it's just a letter every year, then I got off far too easily. Maybe you should talk with them? To talk with them? I don't know if I can. I'm too ashamed to face them after all this time. And I'm sure they don't even want to see me. Maybe they do. Huh? There's another possible interpretation for the invitation. It could mean, we're here. Come if you want to see us. They might still be in Cragmond. It still might be possible to meet them. I don't know. It's laughable, isn't it? I used to face monsters on a daily basis, but this somehow scares me more. I'll come with you. If any of them tries to make a scene, I'll crack their heads open. Astrid. Alright, you've convinced me. I'll go to Cragmond immediately. I'll ask them for their forgiveness and try to make amends. Let's go, Astrid. I'm right behind you. And Guildmaster? No. Lapis. Thank you. I wish you luck, Falcon. God, they even had a unique song for that. What a beautiful scene. Alright, now... Oh, Black Eagles. Alright, I'm gonna quickly buy a drink for these guys, and then probably send them off on paid vacation. Disciple of the Azure Blade is now available once more, so if I wanted, I don't know, Misasa? Yeah, she can't quite hit it yet, but how many dexterity potions can I make? 1. I can make a dex potion. Yeah, I can't go doing any of those right now. I need a 5-star quest. This should do. Let's bring the Merry Plunderers along here. This can only go on a saint. It can't go on a bishop. Here's some black steel armor for you. Let me quickly take that robe. Actually, you know what? Just keep your robe. Typically, I would bounce around with equipment a lot more, but I feel like in this playthrough, I don't know why, but I just kind of don't feel like bouncing equipment around. Could not explain it. I guess it's just like a little bit of a difficulty thing, you know? Having a... Or not like bouncing the equipment around as much makes things a little harder. And it also makes each adventure a little bit more unique. Staff of the Earth. I think I might want to go for the Staff of the Earth. Staff of Nature. Yeah. Alright, so let's take Staff of Nature. Let's make a Master Robe. What else does this party need? It needs some heavy armor on it. Here you go. Champion armor. I think I'll swap those. Nah, I'll let you keep the champion armor. Just, you know, so you don't lose it. Oh, God damn it. Pessimist, really? Why do I keep letting Pessimists into the guild? Oh, yeah, no, Philene is 1 day until she does whatever she's doing. Gathering rare resources. Because I might let Celine go and take Vico instead, because Vico here is just... Mwah. Love this guy. Look at it. Look at it. Oh, it's beautiful. He wouldn't make a good paladin, despite the fact that he's brave, because magically death stops him from using divine skills. But, like, this guy would make such a good guardian. Only thing that could make him better is you replace brave with resilient, and holy... Alright, you need level 12 for a title, right? Yeah, level 12 for titles. Alright, so let's take you all out here. Go to the forest. Hopefully I can find some potion ingredients. Take some hit points and some... things. Minor inconveniences. As much as I don't like bouncing the equipment around... Again, mostly just for a difficulty thing. I usually bounce around like the high level gear. of my main adventurers about. But I've decided that this playthrough, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to keep just basically giving each adventurer their gear. That being said, I am still going to, let's put Paladin in the middle. The level 4 character can stay in the back, especially considering they have charge, so they can move fast, and if they do level up, they get Arcane Knight, and Arcane Knight just teleport. Alright, collect 6 rainbow flowers. I'm gonna... Oh, I just don't want to talk about that. Oh my god, I can't. I just... okay. Wow, I actually succeeded there. Hello. Okay. Bandits. Okay, there we go. That loading screen took a while. Alright, now we battle cry. Yeah. Now we... Oh, wait. Frick. I shouldn't have done that. I didn't realize I had haste here. I was like, oh, I don't have any mages to cast haste, but no, I did have someone to cast haste. It was the bard. I forget. Oh, well. No, okay, I'm gonna go to this bush. I'll just take this. And you know what? Take this again. And you know what? Take it again. $245 physical resistance. Roth is not taking damage here. Yeah, this is what I get for having an underleveled character in the party. Do you have... Oh, you do have Radiant Reach. Oh, okay, so I can just pop. Can't wait to have the skill that makes all Bard songs map-wide. Because there is one that does that. Bonk. I'm gonna be on limit once, just to hit it, and then I'm gonna fall back. Because, like, while they do have good armor, like, really good armor, I am still going to, like, you know, be a little cautious. Maybe they're not who I should be getting cautious of. Ah, beans. Death resist. Oh god, how did this happen? I left you two alone for like 2 seconds. Bop, bop. Key imbued strikes. I just threw that into my monk who has been dealing with a high amount of damage. Alright, Penelope, you got this. Just don't die. Whatever you do, don't die. Don't be like Slade here, who's about to die. Alright, good job, Philene. Death resist 2, electric boogaloo. You're fine. God, the monks. What the hell? Oh, God, you have dagger mastery. Since when did you have dagger mastery? Yeah, I'm just gonna run all the way back. Oh, that's not what I actually wanted to do. Oh, crap. Attack of opportunity. You know what? Make sure Slade lives. He's had to death resist quite a few times. Ow. How much movement? You got 3. You could probably hit this guy, meaning I'm gonna stun this guy. Okay. I'm going to shield push this guy, and then I'm going to realize I'm out of mana and give myself a health potion. And you're also out of mana, so I'm going to give you a health potion. Turn that off, give yourself a second wind. Maybe it'll trigger a chain. Nope. Alright. Slade, walk up and punch that guy. I didn't realize Wrath happened after you in turn order. Whoopsies, sorry Christine. Good job punching it. Gonna go here and bravery song to give everyone a little bit more bravery, and then this is a counter that doesn't kill. Blade of Light wears off this turn. Restore everyone's SP. Alright, 30 to 34 to 44. Yeah, okay, we're fine. Bonk. Wow, okay, that actually didn't do as much damage as I thought it would. Good job to their armor. But okay, now we've learnt why these characters are not to be engaging in fights too much. So I will try and keep them out of harm's way and collect the rainbow flowers. But yeah, let's... Recently, between streams... Oh, I would love that, but I don't think I can get it. Yeah, that's the last piece of moon ore I need, but the problem is I don't think I can claim the moon ore from the cultists and stuff. This party is not strong enough to fight a greater demon. Good job, Hazel. Dexterity for Hazel. Nice job, Roth. Alright, there's, here's an opportunity to camp. Alright, what are we looking at here? That Iron Man? Hi! Tired, but you can't sleep? Ah, mood. Hi, Ignite Kashi, how you doing? Well, tired, and you can't sleep, but yeah. But yes, this is Iron Man. No save scumming is allowed. Oh, I've had the wonderful pleasure of not being able to save scum my level up rerolls and all that fun stuff. Thought you were a jelly. Damn. I mean, I guess I kinda am a jelly. Not an Iron Man. Ah. Well, I am a slime that pretends to be a jewel, so maybe I am iron, who knows? Not sure if that's a compliment, but you would eat me. You know, this is making me wanna rewatch, not rewatch, but like, finish watching, Dungeon Meshi, Delicious in the Dungeon, whatever you wanna call it. That anime is good. I don't normally watch much anime, but like, that is a good show. Not sure, yeah. It's really fun. Just the idea of just cooking monsters, that's incredibly fun. The adventurers encounter a group of cultists who manage to summon a demon. Nope. Nope. Phylene loses... Oh, because they ran away from a fight. Devouring a slime reminds you of an anime. Okay. It's a good anime. There's like a... The whole point of the anime is like... They have to like go into a dungeon to get one of their party members who are like stuck at the bottom of it out. But they don't have money for supplies, so they have to like live off the monsters in the dungeon. They have to, like, live off the monsters in the dungeon by, like, cooking them up, basically. And it's just got, like, a bunch of Studio Ghibli-style, food. I'm gonna escape this fight. They have, like, a bunch of Studio Ghibli-style cooking scenes where they, like, cook just slimes and stuff and turn them into, like, jellies and stuff. Stuck in D&D style and then interspecies reviewer just more intimate. I don't... What? Brain. Brain is not working right now. Pick the lock. Hell yeah. Free potions. And they're free because I stole them. Do crimes, kids. It gets you free potions. Except don't actually do crimes because it also gets you free prison time sentences. You said the one dude of the group is stuck in the dungeon and they have to... Ah, yeah, like a... I think how it happened is like a dragon ate them or something and they have to get him, yeah. Alias stepbrother, I'm stuck D&D stuff. It was a dragon that ate them actually, so yeah, it is Dungeons and Dragons. But yeah, they have to like go to the bottom of the dungeon. But like that's like a several week/month endeavor. You're just as fun as always, Penelope. Someone's gonna die, yep. But yeah, they have to go to the bottom of the dungeon, and because they didn't have enough money for supplies, they have to then just cook a bunch of monsters and stuff. The rest only makes sense if you watch Interspecies Reviewer, otherwise skip that and keep your soul clean. Okay, I will do that. But yeah. It's pretty fun from what I've seen. I only saw the first few episodes, where they, like... They cooked up, like, a scorpion to make scorpion soup, like a giant scorpion monster, and made scorpion soup, and then they made jelly out of slimes. And then the second episode, they fought, like, I think it's called a cockatrice? I think that was what it was, like a chicken with, like, the snake as a tail. They, like, fought that, and then they turned into, like, fried chicken. and then they got like mandrakes, and then they made like fried chicken and salads. Can you off-topic rant over an anime? Go for it, Kashi. Fletcher and Darcy, a relationship has improved. Oh yeah, this is the horny sparring. Today, Fletcher asked Darcy to spar with him, and Darcy agreed. After exchanging a few strikes with their training weapons, Darcy has realized that Fletcher hardly put up any defense. On the contrary, it seemed like Fletcher intentionally made it easy to hit him, and with every hit, he gave out a little moan. Some people would be bothered by this, but Darcy didn't care. Quite the opposite. She enjoyed how much of an easy target Fletcher was. Darcy exploited any openings she was given and did nothing to hold back. After a while, Fletcher was lying on the ground, completely beaten up, while Darcy was standing next to him with some blood dripping from the training weapon. For some reason, both of them were smiling. Ah, yes, loves pain and sadistic. What an interesting combo. Ugh. You despise Hunter x Hunter so hard, the writing is so bad, you don't understand how people can like it at all. You're not hating on them, they're just like, God, the hate grows stronger with every episode you watch with a friend, and there's literally no writing development either. Same stuff is just happening over and over, yeah. Oh, there's so many shows like that, there's so many, like, shows and games for that. For me, like, I do not understand, like, why a lot of people... what game was it? Frick. What game was it? God, it slipped my mind, the name. Can't remember. Ah, this is gonna bother me the rest of the stream. Nah. Oh well. But yeah, there's like a lot of games I've played that like, a lot of the time, I mean, I guess most of the time, I'm usually like the opposite of like, usually there'll be like a game that everyone hates, like Gates to Infinity, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Gates to Infinity, and I will be the one person that's just sitting there like, okay, but I can see what they were going for. Penelope is now an arcane knight. That'll be fun. They have swords and magic. I feel like I could probably send them on one more mission before doing this, but meh, I rely on Silver Wolves too much. They're overleveled. Let me start liking this character, now needlessly kill him all. Have waste like 4 episodes on thinking the character's actually alive, and they spend a whole episode on the twist that this character is actually dead. No shit, he's fucking dead. He was separate. His fucking head was separate. Yeah, no, all good, all good. All good on the swearing. Oh, but yeah. That sounds like quite the interesting thing. Oh, do they really just, like, spend, like, 4 episodes thinking a character's actually alive, and the whole twist is that they're actually dead when you on-screen saw them die? Oh, what the hell? Oh my god. Oh, that just... Oh, that just sounds funny. Ooh, wait, hang on. The Azure Bond seems like they could go on a mission. Who do I want to put on a mission next? Oh, but yeah. Normally I don't watch too many anime. Although the one tried and true way of making me play or watch absolutely anything, did make me watch a little bit of Haiku, the volleyball anime. And the one tried and true method to make me watch absolutely anything is to just say it has a really good soundtrack, and then just I will consistently do it. Literally had the scene of said character's head on the enemy's lap, nobody in sight, and yeah, suddenly body stitched back together. Oh, he could be alive. Yeah, no, and then the twist reveal facepalm. God. Sees the literal corpse. Oh, he could be alive. You never know. Maybe poke him with a stick, you know? Always poke them with a stick. Maybe they could be alive. I will pay for everyone to hit level 9. I'll send these guys off on an actual mission. Alright, there we go. I'll just, like... There you go. No. Oh, that was buying. Crap. I didn't realize I had Fire Elemental. I thought it was weird. Burp. Blop. Any other uncommon things aside from Parents' Love? Because that's unique and I'm gonna keep it. Alright. But yeah. What was I gonna send? Alright, Azure Bond, these guys, level 8s and a single level 7. That's a little too high for them. That's a little too low for them. Oh well, they're in that awkward area. Conrad, Whitlock, Lyanne, Natalie, Griffin, Odin. I've used this team so much, I feel. Personal gripe, you know, but not special for shonen. Female character gets introduced. Female character is really cool, good, badass, clever, but female character, like 2 episodes later, is being able to do shit without a male character all of a sudden. Yeah, I hate that with character development. I absolutely hate it. Just, like, in general. But, like, it seems so much more pronounced with female characters. But, like, characters like Tails. Tails, great character. He's this nerd. He's, like, this fox nerd character. Really looks up to Sonic and wants to be just like him. And then it's just like, nah. Just like... Sonic Adventure 2. He is such a good, badass character. Like, Sonic gets thrown out of an airlock, and he's about to die, and then Tails, from everything Tails knows, Sonic is just dead, and then Tails' first thought is, Sonic would have wanted me to keep going, and then he fights Eggman. after that. And then afterwards, he just goes like, Sonic, help me! I can't fight fucking Chaos 1! Fucking Chaos 1, the most pathetic... The character that it literally takes a single freaking spin attack for Sonic to knock out. He doesn't even get a boss fight either. It's just, he just gets one shot in a cutscene. It's, god damn it. When classic Sonic shows up, I'm like, god damn, hate that. Welcome to the Rage stream. Hell yeah, I haven't gotten to Rage stream before. Every time I am usually the, no, we should have peaceful thoughts. But you know what? No, we're letting them all out. This is an angry stream. We're getting angry. That one mobile game. Angry Bird. Angry Slimes. But yeah, I absolutely freaking hate, like, so much of, like, characters is, like, I hate how, like, different people make characters after their introductions. Not even just, like, in a growth kind of way, but, like, sometimes you're at, like, episode 130 plus. Wait, of, like, Hunter x Hunter? Is there, like, 130 episodes? God. But yeah. Oof. So close to the end in the last two arcs, you had separate female characters with screen time. And then they immediately just did the, hey, they're competent and cool and all that stuff, and then just bop off the cliff. No more fun. We're interesting, and it's like, nope, no you're not. Get out. Stop being interesting. Ugh. You can take this. Take the Ring of Life. Alright, let's get out of there. Oh, but yeah, so many times, like, there'll be, like, a character, and they'll be introduced as, like, this super fun, interesting, like, thing with a lot, interesting character, with a lot of good potential for solid dynamics with other characters, and then they just won't allow those dynamics, and it's like, god damn it, we didn't get to see the dynamics. Why is every scene of them just them not doing those interesting dynamics you very clearly set up? It's always just like, no, we gotta blah blah blah. Second last arc, a very intelligent blind chess player literally changing the main villain's ways with her complete focused mind on playing this board game. Guess how it ends. Main villain gets poisoned and she decides to die with him. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna watch Hunter x Hunter. Or, I don't watch a lot of anime, mind you. Like, ever. That does... I don't have Strike Weak Point. Strike Weak Point would be so helpful in this matchup, holy. Lyanne... I think you're good. Did I need to delay there? Guess it doesn't hurt to not delay. Oh, having an actual bard in the party. Holy, I've been missing this. You quick. Did I get you Pathfinder? Wait, you don't have Pathfinder. How do you have 5 movement? You have +1 movement. Oh, haste, that's why. I just gave you haste. Do you have, yeah, you do have Enchant Blade Mastery. Bonk. Oh. And bonk. But yeah, I don't typically watch a lot of anime. There are a couple that I watch. Like aforementioned Haiku, but like it needs to be very specific if I like ever actually remember to tune into it. Last arc, a group of characters are introduced, like 12-3 women are literally in bikinis. One is a furry. Said furry gets introduced as the most progressive person who just hates to deal with people. Okay, fair so far. Literally like 3 episodes later, I need male character to come back so we can't solve this issue without him. God. Ugh. Eh. Yeah. I need more AP. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dang it! Oh wait, no. Wait, this is range 5. Oh no, it's 5. I miscounted the tiles. Do you have Spell Shield? I don't remember if that guy has Spell Shield. He does not have Spell Shield. Crap. Don't get why people like the anime, you just can't understand for the love of you. Yeah, does it have like pretty art or something? I don't know. Oh crap, okay. Natalie is like, oh wow, Natalie is almost dead. Okay, she's like 2 HP. Sneak attack. Good thing I have not. The original anime is like from the 80s and it was remade, so it doesn't have pretty out. Is it nostalgia? I don't get it. Then again, I've never seen the anime, so maybe I'm not very stacked against me to quote-unquote get it, but yeah. The big boss battle in the last arc was 2 characters in an XXL slap fight. Yeah, I got, like, no one who can deal, like, meaningful healing to Natalie here, so I gotta make sure she does not die. For the love of God, let's not let the female, one of the most competent female characters die the second we're talking about this. Let's not fridge Natalie for Whitlock's character development. Whitlock does not need any more. He's already the butt of this party. He is the most incompetent leader ever. When he was a rogue in those, like, early levels, he was, like, constantly missing 95% chances. So I have now headcanoned him that he's the that he is the most incompetent member of this party, despite him being the leader. Oh, and I think he did have a crush on someone, but then he got rejected. But Whitlock is on the second place, the butt of the group. Yeah. Oh my God, he is on the second place. I did not even realize that. That one's good. But yeah, Whitlock is fun. I can battle plan. He has now become the bard. The only reason he's like the leader is because he's the bard. It looks great, but can you actually swing it without falling over? Ha, very funny. I can swing it just fine. You're just jealous because your sword is tiny in comparison to mine. Hey, now, I'll have you know that size doesn't matter. It's all about technique. Sure, keep telling yourself that. Alright, let's not have Natalie die. Wait, is Natalie hot-blooded? No, she's just, like, huge, educated, quick, clumsy. Alright. Now, I would move you forward, but you are low in health, so I'm just gonna have you second wind and then move slowly. Yeah, just go up there. But it is about technique. The size is really not that important. Yeah, actually, no, it isn't really that important when it comes to blades. Like, yeah, a big, giant sword. Like, if you... Like, I suppose if you're strong enough to wield what Natalie's wielding right here, then, yeah, technique does not really matter that much. That is a big-ass sword. No amount of technique and structure is making you lift that. Making you block that thing coming at you. But, like, 99% of swordplay when not holding a sword that is the size of... That is just, like, that's a Cloud Strife Buster sword thing right there. With this size, you can swing a fence post and it would be deadly. Yeah. Whitlock. Or not Conrad. Conrad is also... This guy's also been, like, the one character... He was, like, ridiculously overleveled, and then I put him on this party. Well, he was, like, 5 levels higher than everyone else, and he's had to babysit everyone, so he's just, like, the grandpa now. God damn it. I moved him in range of the maniacs. Oh. Sweet. I feel like this is the party that gets, like, the most character. Olden... I don't know why I did that. It just put... I guess I said, like, heavy armor has shield, put him in the front. He's a maniac on the floor, and he's dancing like he's never danced before. Oh, all good. Thankfully my singing is not good enough to get copyright. Right. Hell yeah, I can do this, and... let's just refresh everyone's bravery up a little. Now, what do I do? Probably Fireball. Fireball is the tried and true. Even if you sing the whole song, you can't be copyrighted. Yeah, that's fair. Can't really get copyrighted over just kind of singing it. I don't think so, anyway. I'm no lawyer. Law always seems... Oh, voice crack there. Law always seemed like an interesting profession to get into, but, like... Also, I hate arguing semantics. So I was just like, you know what? Never mind. That's right, you were stunned. Ow. Ow! God, that was a crit. Tested it even with the songs in the background. If you sing over it, it's fine. Yeah, I guess it would make it transformative. And it's also kind of hard to, like, I suppose, like, I think it is technically illegal, but, like, how the hell are you gonna catch it on a Twitch stream? Like, there's people don't go to the stream for the sake of the music, so it's fine. Transformative, good word for making it Disney live-action remakes are very transformative, I'll give them that. They made Jumper. Did I just... They made Lilo and Stitch from a good movie into a bad movie. They transformed it. Very transformative. Magic trick. Watch this good movie turn into a bad movie. Ugh. You mean like Nanny fucking away from her 10-year-old sister? Just like, why is that? Like, Ohana means family. Family means nobody gets left behind. Except when the person in Hawaii wants to go out of Hawaii to study marine biology. The place with very diverse marine biology and very good marine biology schools wants to leave Hawaii to study marine biology. Like, they have universities. They can learn marine biology on the, not even just learn it. They can learn good marine biology. It's not like a small island. Yeah. It's like it will never baffle me that that's just what they did. Alright, that's annoying, but, Guardian is pretty good just base tanking there, so he's fine. Oh, they are begging for a fireball. I mean, look at that. So much space to fireball. Everyone is begging for a fireball. Alright, Natalie, you're up. Alright, fire and ice. Alright, what do we got here? Restore everyone's bravery. You don't have SP, but that's fine, because I can have you meditate beyond limit. And fireball. And they will all die to damage over time. Nice. This is a little annoying. Oh. Alright, now swing here. Swing there. Lyanne. Bounce around the map. Oh, 1 HP! That was so close to being cool. Female empowerment, shit on your own family, abandon them during important development stages, create generational trauma forever! Yay! Empowering. Yeah, I don't know how I can think of that. I had a funny bit, and then I realized it wasn't funny there. But still. It was just kind of word slop. Oh, but yes, like... Is it so just strange to, you know, actually care about your freaking young sisters? Like, come on. Ugh. Ugh. But yeah, I haven't really seen many movies in like, so looking forward to the Moana's live action movie. Wait, hang on, are they actually doing a live action Moana? God, that movie came out, like, even I remember when that movie came out. God, I'm like, not even that old. I'm not even that old, like, why? They're rocking a muscle suit, God. Why? I do know why, money is why, but why? Oh my god. Alright, I'm going to battle cry here. There we go. Should have done that earlier. Oh, Odin. Oh, live action, just live action Moana, yay, god. Decent damage. Oh, wait, actually, Nah, okay, I gotta... okay, there we go. I need to, like, sit down and watch more things. More forms of media other than, like, video games. Because I play a lot of very obscure video games like this one. But, like, I am usually, like, I usually, like, hear, ooh, small indie game. I want to try that. But, like, I really gotta, like, it does lead to me, like, in a lot of more mainstream... Any discussions about more mainstream media things kind of results in me being left out, which honestly isn't the worst. Like, if the thing is between, 3 movement. 1, 2, 3, good. If it's between me, if, like, the discussion is between, like, me and having, like, a lot of fun playing these kinds of games, or... Oh, beautiful. You're gonna block him. I'm body blocking with his own teammate. I mean, it doesn't matter, because I can just... There we go. Ah, wait, hang on. There's... Darn it. There's a guy there. Yeah. Ow! Mage. Alright, good thing I time-rolled this out. Drat. But yeah, I do like to, like, play a lot of, like, old things and, more obscure things. Like, recently I've been playing Chocobo's Mystery Dungeon. That's a game that didn't really blow up, but, like, damn, is it fun. Mystery Dungeon in general is, like, a really fun thing. Oh, you're still there. Alright, now you're gone. But yeah, it does result in, like, every time I hear discussions about, like, this cool movie, or, this cool AAA game that released, like, the most recent AAA games I've played are, like, Monster Hunter Wilds, which I played on an NVIDIA 1060 because I didn't feel a need to upgrade my graphics card until, somebody walked in, I think, like, my dad walked in on me playing it, noticed it was playing at 12 frames per second, and then just said, oh, you poor sweet thing. And then just out of pity got a graphics card. But, like, that is about, like, the only AAA thing. Like, I have not touched anything made by Ubisoft in, like, a very long time. Like, the only thing that I have touched of them would be, like, their old retro things. Which is, it's great for me, because it means I don't get to be angry when awful game performances that have just absolutely no optimization or polish put onto them. Oh, it's Vincent. Yeah, oh god. But it also does mean that a lot of the cultural zeitgeist moving around is just way beyond me. Ah, Vincent. Are you gonna insult me on my name again? My branding is fine, Vincent. Guildmaster, Guildmaster! I feel a headache coming on. What is it, Vincent? I've just received some thrilling news. Some travelers have reported spotting a dragon nearby. Is everything alright, Guildmaster? I just heard about a dragon roaming around. What do you think? And why on earth do you look so happy about this? It's a dragon, Guildmaster! The prized beast in any saga! What manner of a hero would not want to slay at least one in their lifetime? The kind that survives? Don't spoil this for me, Guildmaster. The story about the Adventurer Guild really needs at least one dragon in it. Had a customer during a work call ask you if your office was built on a construction site. Your brain dead answer was no, but my home is. Besides, the Guildmaster has to take care of it. Just think of the possible loss of life and destruction if you just let it be. I hate to admit it, but you have a point. There's even a chance it might target the guilds. Better to take the fight to it than let it wreak havoc here. Might be possible for adventurers to handle a dragon. Do you speak from experience, Guildmaster? Do I look like someone with a death wish? I was just trying to be optimistic. Let's just hope it's old or sick or something. Dragon Trouble, complete quest, an epic for the ages. Oh boy. Yeah, this quest is not getting done anytime soon. You know what, actually, level 15 to 17. The Silver Wolves are on level for this. Of course, they're currently on paid vacation. They're currently in the Bahamas. Roll speech check, maybe you can make... Unfortunately, I have no high-level bards. Unfortunately, all of the Silver Wolves, none of these guys are bards. Then again, Zoe does have a willpower of 32. Maybe she can be very persuasive. She's a celebrity. She's a celebrity. That's close enough to being a bard, right? Who's ready for a quest? Could probably force heal the Merry Plunderers and send them out, so... most wanted, Troll, Chloe, Ruby, and Feline. Actually, wait, no, I did not want Feline in this guild. Dismiss. I want to pay 100 gold as a settlement. If you don't pay, depending on their relationship, the remaining adventurers will lose mode. I'll pay you. Let's call Zoe and Donkey from here on out, or... She's got this. She's got the moves. I mean, just look at that. Look at the red hair. I mean, come on. That's long, flowing red hair. That mask, big smile. Sadistically holding a dagger. Hey, you know, you never know. The dragon might be into that. Dragons might be into sadistically holding daggers. Who am I kidding? They'd probably like to be on the other side of that, dragons. Alright, you guys can all train up. Wow, everyone's finally caught up to Conrad. But yeah, I can't do that until, at the very least, these guys are ready. Oh god, that dragon is gonna be a pain, because, like... Just looking at my guys, like, I don't think any of these guys match up particularly well into a dragon. Desmond doesn't match up into anyone that does magical damage, because his resistances are all in physical and not in magic. I mean, Zoe is fine, but the thing has a lot of AoEs, so she can't rely on hidden to stay out of damage. And it also resists debuffs. Zachary is much the same, and I think it has a good physical resistance stat, so... debuffs and physical damage are how Zachary does literally everything. Chloe, like a good mage, ice magic would be great, but she specializes in fire and lightning, and Alyssa also specializes in fire and lightning. Not my smartest plan, but those two are inherently the best kinds. Oh, you know what? Maybe I can... It's here. Okay. Maybe I can teach some spells to some people? Give that skill potion to somebody, and then they can make good use of it. Slay could be nice. See, Zoe could learn Slay. It's more a Puss in Boots version, but it works either way. Wolves, dragons, all the same. Who could really use this skill potion? Zachary could get Poison Mastery. That'd actually be very helpful. I could give out Alyssa Ice Magic Adept. Maybe give some ice spells? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Then again, I can't really do this until the they're currently on vacation. They're in the Bahamas or some shit. So I gotta wait for them to be done with that. Ice Fang Warlord. Ancient Tree Spirit. Who am I sending? Merry Plunderers, that's who I'm sending. Oh, donation box. Death Ward, nice. Alright, have fun, you guys. I don't think... Slade loves pain, nice. Alright, Merry Plunderers. Level 9s? Level 9s, what? Level 5 quest. Didn't I just send you guys on a level 5 quest and it really did not go as well as it could have? Oh, that's because you have an Iron Greatsword. Oh, take Ferdinand. Yeah, Ferdinand is a good weapon for an Arcane Knight. Who just had my Adventurer Manuals? I got a 6th one recently, thankfully. Where are they? Ah, yes, it was the Azure Bond. Give me 50% increased experience gain. Yeah, I don't really care about taking that. Phylene, I'll take the Troll Gloves off ya. That's annoying me. I could give you that, and I could also give Phylene something else. I think we're good with this. Pop, 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 pop. You don't need firebombs. White hair girl doesn't have a weapon. Yeah, she is a monk, so she can't actually wield anything. Same with Slade here. They are both monks. No wielding weapons for the monks. Shame you can't use put the troll gloves in the slot of weapons. Because it would make sense. I mean, yeah. But yeah, monks are pretty neat. Oh, you know what? Last time I cowered out, so size doesn't matter for them so well because they swing. Exactly. The adventurers stumbled upon another crater, housing the same mysterious stone at its center. Once again, they felt a compelling urge to claim that ore for themselves. However, as they prepared to do so, they noticed that the heavenly fragment had attracted the attention of more than just their group. Judging by the weapons the newcomers were brandishing, they were evidently willing to resort to murder for that ore that had fallen from the sky. Prepare for battle. Alright, what am I dealing with? How high a level are you guys? 10? Greater aspect of level 15, 780 health. What does Mammon do? Moves 3 tiles away, 28 to 42 damage. Coin toss. Stunned until next turn. Golden Temptation summons pile of gold. Golden armor, reduced damage for 20% for each pile of gold on the field. That does take... He has a 3-turn cooldown. Okay, yeah. You know what? I'm willing to try it. Alright, haste up. Mammon was the demon main villain in the Constantine movie with Keanu Reeves. Yeah, Mammon the Greedy, I believe he is here. I think there's like some name. Alright, what is this? Golden Temptation. Decrease accuracy by 10. There is a 25% chance for the character to lose their turn on start. If character is greedy, the chance is increased to 50%. That's funny. Alright, now you're gonna mass Aegis spam. I don't care if this is going to kill all of your... you can't shield against dark magic, but I don't care if this is gonna kill all of your ability to... cast other spells. You kind of need to throw up some defense for everyone. Get the gold. I do need to destroy the gold so he kind of loses out on his golden armor. Because he's just outright resistant to all damage by 20. And I can't just let that slide. Oh, that cultist looks... Yeah, 1 HP on that guy. Alright. Wrath, I am going to raise your shield just in case. I don't know if it'll actually come into play. It'll probably come into play with that greater aspect of Mammon, because I expect it's going to have another turn. Oh, no. Yes, it's going to have another turn. Dark Bolt comes in. Penelope, you're simultaneously my best option against these cultists, and also the one I am most scared of putting in the line of fire of the cultists. So go fire. Should have gone earth instead, actually. Oh well. Looks like a prime spot for AoEs, yeah. Unfortunately, though, this is a party without AoEs in it. I have errored. Please die, thank you. And that's why Arcane Knight is good. Coin toss blocked. Okay, let's think about this carefully. Take healing and... take another stack of Aegis. Alright, Key Imbued Strikes. Flurry of Fists. Opening Strike. There we go. Really wish I had dodge action on you. Hazel. Play a song. Should be fine. I don't expect the mages, the things to do that much damage to you. I need to get that gold pile. Slade's in an awkward position here, because... I really should not have moved Hazel there. Alright, Key Strikes. Flurry of Blows. You're gonna counter me for this. You missed, which means I can crit. Right. Jump him and get rid of this. Bonk. Gonna take a stab at yourself, trying to sleep. Enjoy. All right, get some good sleep. That's the outro. But yeah, do get some good sleep. Sleep is important, and that is something I have never been able to do in my life. Insomnia, baby! Okay, you know what, one more, just to really drive home how many of these guys die. Coin toss. Ah, going right for the priest. Or the bishop, sorry. I'm getting it backwards. Always getting it backwards. I was getting it backwards right from the beginning, and now... Oh, I do... Good news is I do have Death Ward on this, so I don't think... Ooh, I don't think I have too much to worry about. Ow! Okay. Okay. If you could please stop that AoE spam. They all death resisted. Okay. Christine, this would be a really good time to have restore, but I don't, so... Time to pop. Okay, push the guy away, and... How much bravery does that restore? 5? How much do you actually get from it? 7, okay. Okay. Okay, 4, can I... no. I think the best course of action here is to just punch this guy repeatedly. Till he dies. Do we need to Unwavering Will? I'm gonna do it. Just pop a single thing in charge. Soul Stealer? Oh, you can continuously do this? Oh, I made a mistake. Oh, wait, no. Okay. Okay, there is a cooldown. Yeah, I think we might have to run. Oh, shake it. Oh, that's... Yep, that's her dead. She's gone. Because this witch is gonna get a turn, and that's her dead. Yep. Oh, I can't run now, because then I'll lose Ferdinand. I really should not have taken this fight. Oh, no. Oh, this is such a disaster. Oh, this is such a disaster. I gotta cut my losses. Oh, that means Ferdinand is just permanently lost. And that's bad because I think that means we literally can't access the super boss anymore. Because you need Ferdinand, and Yeah, we just lost him. Yeah, that was a stupid fight for me to take, especially without resting beforehand. Oh, that was stupid. And I also should have played a lot better. I forgot about Soul Stealer, man. Soul Stealer was such a massive problem there. It did so much damage. God, if I played around Soul Stealer a little better, I probably might have been able to win that, but I just forgot about it. Oh, that's actually awful. Why do the tragedies always befall the merry plunderers? They are not so merry. God, these guys are the not so merry plunderers. They always get, like, the worst things happening to them. Still can't believe Penelope's dead. We weren't close, but still, I hope she's in a better place. Rest in peace, Penelope. Yeah, I really should not have taken that fight under any circumstance. God, I can't even find a goddamn mushroom. Alright, I gotta pull up. Like, ultimately, it's not, it's ultimately not, like, the worst thing, because, like, it's just the Merry Plunderers that all died, and these guys aren't, like... If the Silver Wolves were bad, Like, if it was the Silver Wolves that I just all lost simultaneously, then we'd have a problem on our hands, but... We're still going to be able to, like, actually play, but I think Vorithax the Terror, which is, like, the game's hardest boss fight, it specifically requires that you finish Ferdinand's questline, which means you have to upgrade him to legendary quality. One, two, three. I didn't need to do that. I should have night watched. I didn't have anyone to night watch. Ah, yeah, making jokes about sandwiches right now. Damn right there. Alright, where the hell are these last 4 mushrooms? No. I should have just left the quest. Should have abandoned it, taken the quest fail. Alright, there we go. Ah! Alright, good. Not more lizards. Alright, there's another mushroom here. God damn it. God, it's literally like 5 lizard men and 2 priests. And I still have to run because I have a party of 4. Alright, we can quickly grab that gold chest. Never mind. Level 10 on the remaining adventurers, at least. Silver linings, but... damn. Griffin is weak no more, at least. Who's Griffin? Where is he? There you are. Griffin used to have the weak trait, but now he does not. Curtis and Hannah have become rivals. Lately, when these two are together, most of their conversation becomes arguments. Sometimes words can be thrown that are hard to take back. It's apparent to everyone that Curtis and Hannah don't like each other much. For now, it's possible for them to work together, but they have to do when they have to, but we have to hope that their relationship doesn't erode much further. Curtis and Hannah, they're on different parties. Good. Brooke and Ruby have become friends. God, who am I assigning to their death today? Gotta think of new members for the Merry Plunderers. Chloe, you need these guys need another healer, and I guess Ruby could be a good defender. Let's put Vico on it. Yeah, I think the 2 monks with Phylene and Slade are really just kind of not panning out. Alright, Priscilla hits level 9. What are we looking at here for this level up? Level 9 is Elan. 3, oh, no. So I got a 2 there, a 2 there, and 2 there. So these 2 got 2s, these guys didn't, this one didn't get a 3. You know what, let's try and risk a 3. Nope. Well, it's kind of just worse off dex, but oh well. It's still insanely good stat growth on Elan. Yeah. Can't complain. The willpower wasn't really needed on him. Misasa, +2, nice. Yeah, you need as much dex as you can get. Yeah, that's a reroll in that level, I think. Beautiful paladin stat growth right there. But yeah, I really should have gotten out there the second I just didn't have AoEs. I think that was the party's really biggest problem, is like, 2 monks is just not that good. Like, monks can be a good class, but I gotta replace the monks. +2 willpower is kind of all I care about on a bard. Slade is hit level 7. Decent enough stat growth. Alright, Paula. Off the Typhoon Blades. Celine. I can take that. Tristan, what do you got for me? I think I wanted to make you an Arcane Knight. Yeah, I'll take it. Hazel. There's so many adventurers who got level ups here. Okay. Friend died, yeah. Philene. Friend died. Yeah, it would have been the bishop. I've already forgotten their name. Isn't that just comedic? But yeah, that Soul Stealer was a massive problem. I really do need AoE on most parties. If not AoE, then like just characters who can kick ass, and like monks at that level just aren't doing that. The main advantage of monks is that like they have insanely good stat growth, but like you need strength and willpower on this level up, yeah. It's pretty good. I would have liked 2 willpower. Ruby has grown stronger. Yeah. Wesley. +2? Yeah, I can take that. Alright. Finian of... Ooh. The Typhoon Blades. Nina of the Typhoon Blades. Yeah, this seems like a high mage if I ever saw one. Darcia. Yeah. Sadist, Fast Learner, Glutton, yeah, that's a knight. And out of all of that, Fletcher is the only one who can improve their class into a paladin. You know, I'm just gonna put him out like this. I don't know what order that party is organized in, but yeah. God, that mission was tragic. It will go down in history as a day of infamy. God. Damn it, so many things I want. Background musician, haste. Wait, Cheyenne. Didn't Nina, Blade, Magda, Hannah, Cheyenne, Slade. No, okay, no, you were the bard I wanted. Hazel. I guess emergency escape couldn't be that bad. Or enchant weapon. We'll take enchant weapon. Philene. Honestly, I don't know if I'm gonna keep you as a monk after last time. What's the matter, Guildmaster? Falcon and his party. So, did you manage to meet your former comrades? I did. And how did it go? It went better than I expected. So, they really wanted to talk to you, like I said? No, Guildmaster, they did not. Thinking about it now, if they did, they could have just approached me normally without the whole tournament thing. No, Guildmaster, they were still mad at me for everything I did, and wanted me to know it. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm not. You might have been wrong, but your words gave me the push I needed to finally face my past. We've talked, Guildmaster. For the first time since I've known them, we've talked with each other, openly and without any reservation. I listened to every complaint they ever had about me. Many things I knew, and some things I wasn't aware of. In the end, I admitted to them that I was a bad leader and that I would do anything to make it up to them. And do you know what they wanted from me? They wanted me to pay the next round of beer. You can imagine the relief I felt when I heard that. I imagined that they would say that it would be impossible for me to make it up to them. However, it seems after getting it out all of their system, they were ready to forgive me just like that. I'm glad it worked out for you. It wouldn't have been possible without you, Guildmaster. Anything else that needs to be discussed? That's all. Ah, what a nice, wholesome thing. Roth can take Battlecry. I'm sorry, Battlecry is just too useful. Slade, yeah. Again, don't know if I'm gonna keep him as a monk. Not after the incident. I'm making you into a paladin. Oh well. Ruby, Wesley, Finian, could have taken second win there. Vico and Chloe can go actually go down here. But yeah, rip to these guys. Christine. Wait, she had Enhanced Mind? Oh, Blade! Would you look at that, Blade? Wow, crazy. Oh, it's so tragic she died. Oh, it's so awful. So awful she died. Oh, I really wish she hadn't, given Blade plus 20 wisdom growth. What a shame. But in all seriousness, though, she was one of the best healers I had in this guild. Yeah, that is a hurtful loss. And Penelope... pessimist. 'Tis a shame. I think we could take the minor inconveniences out on the next mission. Black Eagles, you got somebody who's currently busy. No, yes you do. Oh, hang on, I have a scam call calling me. Nah, I'm just gonna let it ring. Yeah, I know. No voicemail is left. Alright. I think we can get away with putting these two. No. You know what? Why not? It's 2 days, and they need 2 days for Blade to do his time of meditation, and for the rest to do that. As for the dangerous hunt, yeah, you guys can head off on that. I think they're gonna operate much like how the adamantine shields do, and just kind of, I'm gonna probably stop using them so much. How much money can I get off a quest here? Like, okay, rich in resources, forest, 4,300. If I avoid all encounters... It would probably be better if I took that, and like, it's not quite on level, but it's the closest thing to on level that we got. Okay, so... Old Fortress, 3,100... I'm just doing this to see how much training I can get away with throwing in. I think I can get away with the Typhoon Blades, because their training is relatively inexpensive. You know what? I think I can also get away with this. Alright, 1,072. Okay, just on the quest reward alone, this will work. We're not going to do anything stupid. I lost several of my... I just got 6! I just got 6 adventurer manuals. Why? Oh, I just got 6 of these things. God. Ah. That's upsetting. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, God, that is so annoying. Yep, this is fine, because I'm going to be able to sell these at the end of the quest. Oh, why not? Oh, hey, nice. Alright, this is a quest that, so long as I don't do anything stupid on, will go fine. I can still pick fights, though, and it's actually preferable I do, because of Miss Sasa. I think this will be the last quest for the stream. This has been a brutal, brutal thing. Get over here. Alright, I think we... I guess here. You don't have anything fancy like take... Oh, you have take aim, but not steady aim. Let's haste stop everyone. Alright, Trevor, battle cry. Only enhancement. That guy can't hit me because he's blocked by the other guy. Can move like all of 2 tiles, grunt. Punch. Take aim. There we go. Ah, dang it. You can take this. Alright, shield push here into you. But yes. God, that last fight kinda ruined me for a bit. Like, that was brutal. But aside from that last fight, generally I feel like I've been doing pretty good recently. What have I been up to recently? Aside from, yeah, I've recently been doing like a very, very rare thing for me, and like, actually like really getting along with like a lot of people in my family. I've been like sitting down, talking to them, just kind of hanging out with them. It's really nice. I have like a lot of good just moments of just mostly just sitting there and like listening, but you know, sitting there and listening is pretty good. It feels nice. Feels good. Bonk. Bonk shot. It's very, very, very comforting. Like, just yesterday, I went up on a small shopping trip with my older brother while he picked up his copy of Donkey Kong Bonanza. Mostly just, like, sat there, kind of drove him around a bit. Yeah, it was comforting. It was nice. Gotta remember to switch Curtis and Alyssa. Or Misasa. Alright, here we go. Haste. Alright, I don't actually need the Mass Aegis, I don't think. Battle Cry. God, these guys are gonna have fun. Where are you going that way? Oh my god, there's like 4 of them going that way. Oh wait, hang on. I can poke these guys, but they can't poke me back. I didn't actually want to do that, but you know what? What I wanted to do was just kind of get out of the way of my paladin. Key strikes and flurry of fists. But yeah, aside from hanging out with hanging out with some of the fam, I've compiled like the whole list for that idea I had earlier, the damn. Didn't think they would actually cross the spikes. But yeah, I also thought of a name for it, which is, or not a name, but I feel like I got like library shuffle, games library shuffle, like something like that. I don't know. I've gotten like parts of a name almost figured out. So it's all going according to plan, but I got like a massive list and like the wheel set up, and like when it comes time I should be able to spin that wheel. I'm gonna be doing that on the 22nd. Since I'll save it for a 1-year anniversary. It's like the first time I've actually gotten to use that in this playthrough. Counter. Meditate. Right, now Elan. All on you, pal. Nice, good job, Trevor. Alright, we're 2 encounters down, and... how much money do we have? Just in excess? 300, 500... We're sitting at over 1,000, 1.1k. Gold chest here. Oh, come on. There you go, Misasa. Not quite shaken. It's not shaken until you lose bravery. And so to make sure it's not shaken, I'm gonna camp here. Ah, damn, I was hoping for someone with battle tactics. Oh well. I guess we can forage here, and then we can prepared spells there, and then we can meditate and meditate on Misasa just to make sure she has enough for key armor. Alright. Third encounter with some more bandits. Has it always been bandits? All 3 of these encounters, it's just bandits? Wait, it's all bandits? Always has been. Also, I really gotta change the formation. I am just gonna meditate there. Alright, battle cry. Good AoEs. Look at all the tasty AoEs. Unfortunately, the person I have an AoE was also meditating this turn, so... Alright, you go for Holy Light, and you shoot that with a chain attack. Nice. Firebolt. It missed. The lightning didn't. Punch, and punch. Good job, Elan. Very, very creative turn. Should have taken aim. Oh well. It's not the end of the world. Misasa. Ah! Crud. Never mind on the Misasa questline. Never mind. This has been a disaster of a stream. Oh my god. So that's no on the Misasa quest line. That's a no on the Ferdinand quest line. Oh my god, this is... This is not going well. Oh my god. She just left. But yeah, no, she's just flat out not part of the guild anymore. She ran. Oh, why did I hit that button? Just get the stupid things and get out. Did I just do that on a paladin? God damn it. But, oh my god, I can't believe I'm so stupid. Alright, one of these crossbow bolts is probably going into... not Zachary. Is it Zachary? No. No, Zachary is the other guy. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. I just don't really care. He was gonna live. Curtis, that's what his name is. Alright, take aim. Miss. Well, that at least kills. Alright. Oh, I forgot to key imbued. Whoopsies. Okay, one more. And you don't have metal trap. You're fine, right? Yeah, these guys are gonna go for the other guys. Yeah. Nope. Okay, I'm gonna lose my high mage as well. No. Okay, we're good. Nope, we're not good. Yep, there it is. That's the death. Ah, they were best friends, weren't they? I made the same mistake with Alice. Oh my god. Oh, this is not going well. Let's pop a reflection up and... Oh, cool, yeah, that's Curtis dead. Yeah, but he does resist, which is great, but there's a crossbow bolt aimed right at him. Oh, and no, it's probably not even aimed at him. It's gonna kill Alon. How many crossbowmen do you goddamn have? All of that, and he just dies to the RNG roll there. God damn it, that's half of this team dead too. This has not been a good stream. These aren't even hard quests. I'm just, I'm getting angry and then not thinking through my moves and letting stupid mistakes like Priscilla walking into that happen. I'm letting stupid mistakes happen, and it's costing a lot of lives. And honestly, God damn. I'm getting tilted. Alright, yeah, this is definitely gonna have to be the last thing. The last mission, and then we're gonna end the stream. So they should have been more careful. Have some respect for the deaths. Just please have a moment of silence. Yeah. Tablet, okay. Alright, have to do a shaken. Yep, someone else risked their life. Yep. Thank you, Trevor. Alright, the thing is, I can't technically run away, because, like, if I do, then I'm not going to be able to pay people, and then that's going to make everything even worse. Alright, back to the guild. 12,000 gold? Yeah, there we go. Wait, you're still here? Okay, Alon is dead, and that's honestly tragic, but I thought Misasa was gone. I didn't actually realize she just went back to the guild. Oh. Strong versus strong. They gained injuries, but the relationship has improved. Ruby and Whitlock are friends. It's a new week. Layla, what do you got for a level up? God, and that mage we had was actually one of the best mages I had, right? Magically talented, bright, tiny. Yeah, they didn't have that much dodge. Yeah, Layla was their best friend. Very close friend of hers died. So that is 8 deaths, or 4 deaths in one stream, not 8, but... Oh... Elon is dead too. Elon, also known as Stats the Character. Those stats rival even Adrian's. And Adrian is 16, and he was only 9. Damn it, man! I should have been so much more careful. I shouldn't have kept... I knew I should have stopped after the 2 deaths there. That was a good place to end off the stream, and I didn't take it. Oh, man. Alright, let's just level everyone up, and then I think that's gonna have to be the end of the stream with 4 massive, huge deaths. Who knows? Maybe next time the Silver Wolves are gonna die. Anyone can die, that's why we killed off the most inconsequential characters to the story. to really prove that anyone can die in this plot. Oh man, as much as I try and make lighthearted quips of that, it's just... that just sucks, man. So many characters we had that were genuinely good, and they're all gone. Well, I might as well look for a adventurer real quick. Adventurers to replace him. Christine, sure. Nolan? Could be Nolan. Alan? Educated, eagle-eyed, insightful, drunkard. I was gonna say, oh, he could make a good assassin, but he's got 4 in all the base stats. Whatever. Very durable, high wisdom, high intelligence, good dex. Really, I'm just kind of taking characters that are a bit mediocre just to fill slots, but... Draven... Curtis could be neat, but... Ogden? Nah. Lorraine, arrogant. Arrogant is really bad. They cause a lot of problems in the guild. It's also especially not good considering they would make a great spellcaster, but like, you know, they're not really casting spells like that. Why not? You know, I did that and then I saw this character immediately above them and like, they're also arrogant, but they're like, good? So I'm actually gonna fire someone here. Nah, Ruby's kinda good. Christine's pretty good. You'll keep Lorraine. Alan. Alright, Thomas, there you go. Join the guild. Who's gonna be on the minor inconveniences? A monk. Yeah, this is what I get for having 2 parties with double monks in them. Yeah, this guy is Endurance the character, and like... I'm gonna probably change his job to be like, he's a paladin. Then again... Thomas isn't arrogant, he is just that amazing. Really wish you didn't lose block on that, but... Yeah, I could just throw in, like, what? 75 endurance from traits? Yeah. Probably just throw him into Defender, honestly. Not overcomplicate things. Ruby and Nolan, I guess. Oh. What do you have to say? Viola? Lost son. Glad the adventurers were able to save the young man. I hope he'll stop being an adventurer now and go back to his family. It's rare that we share an opinion. Because that really is the first time for everything. I'm sorry, what? Wait, what did she say? Did the adventurers lie to us? Oh well. Yeah, we're all good. Assignments, minor quests, help farmers, help the average blade. Whatever, it's been like a 4-hour stream and like a tragic one at that. So many good character deaths just happened there. Man, that sucks. Ah, well. Hope you all at least had some fun watching my suffering, even if it's probably not that entertaining in the latter half. I really could have done more to be a bit more entertaining. Oh well. Regardless, I hope you all had some good fun in the stream, and I hope, much like Kashi, that you all get some good sleep. Night, everyone.